Today I joined Mike on a GRIP project, which is short for our Get Rid of It program. He took me through his process of pH testing chemicals, determining its waste profile, and segregating for packaging. By being organized, it makes it a lot easier and faster to be in compliance with RCRA and DOT shipping laws. Mike packs the containers with vermiculite to absorb any spills that should occur. It also helps keep the bottles from touching each other during transportation, particularly important if using glass bottles. Next is preparing the manifest, the waste labels, and finding the proper placards and attaching it all to the containers. And Mike will repeat this process until everything is ready to go onto the truck. One by one, he rolls out the containers and neatly organizes the drums inside his truck. This is to make sure it's got room for the printers and monitors and other universal waste items that he'll have to take with him before he leaves. We test everything to eliminate mischaracterized waste, and that's because mischaracterized waste is a leading factor in paying too much for your disposal costs. And so I asked Mike to explain how he's testing on this project so you can see his expertise and the diligence that he performs in eliminating the risks of mischaracterized waste.
These are pH strips, so you can check the pH level of a liquid only. Obviously, doesn't work on solids. pH level goes from 0 to 14. These strips start out at the neutral color, and then as you dip it into the liquid, it'll change colors. This side is 0 to 7. The other side here shows you 7 to 14. So the strip will actually change, and then you compare it to the chart here, and it'll give you a good idea of where you're at. If you ever need an exact pH, a digital probe is definitely the way to go. So we'll check this liquid here. It just says destaining waste. Dip the strip in and it's instant when it changes. So this here, the bottom really changed color to a darker, almost purple. So I'd say that's right about at a 3. Below 7 is getting towards acidic. Below 2, a pH of 2 is considered RCRA corrosive. And then above a pH of 12.5 is RCRA corrosive. These strips obviously are only an estimate. They don't have a half on here. So whenever we're getting closer to the 12, we consider that to be RCRA corrosive. So this material here will ship as we'll ship it with our acids as an acidic liquid. I might say nickel waste, but I'm not sure. So I'll check the pH level on that also. So this liquid here, pH strip did not change. It looks to be about a 6 or a 7. So that'd be a neutral solution, non-corrosive. So usually in a situation like this, if it's not corrosive, we check it with an oxidizer strip also if there's any concern there. Otherwise we would ship this out as a non-regulated material. A lot of places will use these hazardous waste labels to label all of their containers, even non-regulated material. It's just their way of marketing it that it has to go for disposal. So this is a RCRA hazardous waste label. It contains the generator information, EPID number, manifest number, accumulation start date, EPA waste codes, and then a DOT shipping date. You need a label like this on each container. Now this container would be considered good to go on the truck.